I think in many ways, after the initial invasion by Israel and the United States on Iran, and after the decapitation strategy, from that point on, Iran started to shape the landscape, the military landscape, because they widened the war. And that was not predetermined. I mean, any of us that understood Iran knew that that was going to happen, but that was not the expectation, at least from what we understand of the United States. So Iran kind of took that initiative. And so, yes, it appears right now that the Americans are controlling the diplomacy and the military piece, but that's because the Americans are talking a lot about it, right? Diplomacy is normally not carried out in tweets or in messages. They're usually carried out because right now what's happening is both sides are digging their heels in publicly. And that's hard to walk back from. And that's the reason, generally, diplomats will not do that. They will work behind the scenes to test each other's positions and then decide to meet and figure out how to resolve a problem. What's happening now, there's a lot of grandstanding, a lot of different 15-point plans on the part of the United States, 3 or 4-point plans on the part of Iran. There's a little bit of kabuki theater going on there. We really don't know what's happening behind the scenes, but we do know that the facts on the ground indicate that either these deployments that you mentioned coming from Japan and California are either there as a flexing of a muscle or more worrisome that there's going to be, despite all of the talk of diplomacy, there is going to be some kind of a military escalation here. The Iranians so far have escalated horizontally, but they also have the option to escalate vertically, which means if the United States takes an island and bombs power plants, the risk is that they then start using terrorist methods and cyber methods, and you start to have not just a geographic expansion, but an actual kinetic expansion, and that's the risk.